SPL. At home to Motherwell last weekend, just their second defeat in their last 20 games. St Mirren, the visitors to Tannadice this week, having ended their own six-match unbeaten run when losing at Hibs last Saturday. Scott Robertson out injured long-term for United, so Prince Boban with the chance to reinstate his claims for a regular starting place. On loan midfielder Willow Flood a target for Celtic this week after the league leaders sounded out his club, Cardiff City. Billy Mehmet back in the starting lineup for Saints with Dennis Wyness dropping to the bench. St Mirren though with just 16 goals scored in 22 league games. The commentary from Jerry McCullough.
Touch inside, long range shot, and it's off the post from Andy Dorman, back in from Mehmet. It was a nice touch inside to Dorman, and his shot came back off the post. Grabber wins the header. St Mirren win it back though. Mehmet to Dargo, and it's inside to Mehmet. He's completely unmarked in the box. Well, how did that stay out, and where were the Dundee United defenders? Dargo found Mehmet, and he hit his shot against the crossbar. Ross, Dargo, back to Jack Ross. Oh, it's a driven cross by Jack Ross. It's defender Jack Ross with a driven shot come cross, and it had the Dundee United defence and goalkeeper beaten. All ends up. In by Dillon. Wilkie again the target, and he wins the header. Gary Kenneth back into the path of Craig Conway. Chance again for United. Kenneth laid it back to Conway, and he blasted a shot over the top. Is it a handball by Lee Wilkie? Referee looks across to his assistant. No decision has been given. The ball certainly did seem to strike the arm of Lee Wilkie. Conway chips it into the back post, and it's a penalty kick. Lee Wilkie was the target. Lee Wilkie went for it. Miranda dragged him back, and I don't think he can have any complaints. Chance now for Feeney to get his side back into the game. Up his steps, and he blasts the ball past Howard. Warren Feeney from the spot. Good play from Mehmet. Dargo wants the ball played forward. Cross comes Kenneth. Dargo able to keep it in. He's brought down from behind by Lee Wilkie, and this time it's a penalty to St Mirren. Seconds after the restart, Lee Wilkie, who's just won a penalty for his own side, has given one away to St Mirren. Billy Mehmet. Goal! Billy Mehmet puts St Mirren in the lead from the spot. Ball into the box. Wilkie first to it. Back to Kenneth. What a chance! And again, Danny Swanson misses. Gary Kenneth cannot believe he's missed the open goal. And Danny Swanson put his left foot shot high and wide. Cleared upfield by Dorman. Dixon back defending. Brabin. Nice touch to Robertson. Back to Brabin. Long range effort from Prince Brabin. It's a good shot, and it's made its way into the net. Howard looked to have made the save, but there was enough momentum in the shot to carry it over the line. United are back level. Away come United. Danny Swanson using his pace. Out wide to Sandaza. Can he win it for United at the back post? It's Warren Feeney, and he may well have just won it for United. Looked like Sandaza was shooting towards the far post. It was going wide, but in slid Warren Feeney for his second of the afternoon. Forward comes St Mirren. Dorman inside to Wyness. Wyness almost pulls his side back level. Well, chance at the other end for St Mirren. You can't take your eyes off this one.
We just weren't at the races in the first half, and we were fantastic in the second half. You know, it was night and day really, the comparison between the way we played in both halves. So thankfully the strongest part of our game was in the second half of the game. That allowed us to go on and win.
The game should have been over at half time. We've hit the woodwork twice, created numerous chances. We've not taken them, but we've played it ever so well, and even when we get pegged back, to one each, we go straight up the park and score, But it's just a game that I couldn't see us losing because the manner of the performance.
Stephen's Motherwell team took Dundee United apart at Tannadice last week, and it looks as though, according to Craig Levine, for the first half anyway on Saturday, they didn't turn up again.
Yeah, well, I think after being on such a good run, Craig would have been interested to see what the reaction was to such a defeat last week. But the sounds of things, it wasn't too great in the first half. But like he said, the longer the game went, he felt his team were coming into it. His team were creating chances. And I know with playing with Warren and also against them, if you put the ball in the box, Fane will get in the end of it. Yeah,
St Mirren took the lead through Jack Ross, and Jim Duffy and I both think he meant this.
Oh, definitely, I think it's a magnificent goal. I mean, he bombs on all the time, Jack. Anyway, he's a real attacking fullback, and I think I think with the pace he's hit it, he's cut across the ball. I think there's 100% convinced that he went for that, and that's an outstanding goal.
1-0 at half-time. I wonder if St Mirren might have been denied the chance to go 2-0 up, Jim Duffy, with this penalty claim.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because although Lee's hand's sticking out behind him, I don't really think he can see the ball. I think it's just that the fact is he's sticking a leg out, his arms went up for balance, and I think it hits him. It would have been harsh.
Lee Wilkie's involved in several penalty incidents. This one leads to the Dundee United equaliser. Any doubt, Stephen?
Yeah, he's such a big guy that any time the ball goes in the area, if you get yourself the wrong side, like Franco Miranda has, the only thing you can do is either hope he doesn't score or take him down, and that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah,
a very well executed penalty from Warren Feeney. I mean, he's just smashed it. I think there was a little bit of verbals with him and Jack Ross during the game. I think you see him running over to Jack as well and letting him know that that's what he gets.
Superb penalty to make it 1-1. Lee Wilkie involved again in this St Mirren penalty, Stephen.
Yeah, I always think when you score a goal, and they get themselves back in the game, it's crucial. The next 3 or 4 minutes are crucial. You don't do anything silly, but we've seen it straight from kick-off. Craig Dargo just draws Lee Wilkie into the foul, and Billy Mena comes up and puts St Mirren back 2-1 in front.
Yes, St Mirren back in the lead by 2-1. Scott Robertson is a long-term injury victim for United. Prince Boban was back in the side at the weekend. Took his goal well, Jim, but the goalkeeper will be watching this again and thinking, I should have saved it.
I should have saved it. It moves slightly, but I think Matt Howe's definitely got to save that. I mean, it's not hit with that much power. It's pretty much straight in the middle of the goal. Goalkeeper just doesn't get his angles right here. I have to say, if to be cynical, with a few minutes to go, he should be clipping his heels there and just giving away a free kick. And then Zindaza, I think it's one of those ones just aiming for the back stick. And Warren Feeney, I mean, that's a great striker's goal. He takes a gamble when everyone else stops.
Dundee United have to come to Glasgow twice this week. They go to Hampden to face Celtic in a cup semi-final on Wednesday, and then to Ibrox to face Rangers in the league on Saturday. And they proved so far this season that they can handle the Old Firm.
Yeah, they've got absolutely no fear about them. They've been to Ibrox and drew 3-3. They've been to Celtic Park when they've been 2 goals down and they've come back to get a draw 2-2. And they've also had a draw against Rangers at Tannadice. So, there's no fear. And Craig's always said that if his team want to progress as players and as a team, they're going to have to challenge the Old Firm. They're going to have to compete with them. And they've done that over the last 4 or 5 games. Yeah,
it was a big week for Aberdeen against the Old Firm. It's a big week coming up for Dundee United against the same 2 clubs. Coming up, Stale Bank Premier League. There we are. Celtic now 4 clear of Rangers, with Dundee United back up to 3rd on the same points as Hearts, with Aberdeen just 1 behind. United face Celtic in a League Cup semi-final on Wednesday, with Rangers facing Falkirk in the other semi 24 hours earlier. Falkirk's point at Motherwell takes them 2 clear of Inverness at the bottom, with Hamilton's win taking them above St Mirren and now level on points with Kilmarnock.